Amanda Joyner closed. Markham took a look under Holcomb there in 1 and 2. Can't do anything with it. 0-1, a Delbert Bowlander goes up to the top of the track, lets the leaders go by. Markham takes another look under Holcomb. Holcomb closes that door through 1 and 2. Amanda Joyner putting some pressure on Jerry Williams now. They are racing hard. The top 4 cars are really doing some serious racing out there. Race with that P3. It is the L4 and the 44 side by side as they work off of turn 2 down the back stretch. Give the slight advantage to Amanda Joyner as they go down into turn 3. Markham takes another look under Holcomb. Can't do anything with it. We're 7 laps into this one. Right now, you've got Austin Holcomb, Will Markham Jr., Amanda Joyner, Jerry Williams, and Billy Hobson, your top 5. And they are still racing hard. Markham tries again as they work off of turn 4. Just a little too strong down that front stretch. Now Billy Hobson begins to work on the 44 of Jerry Williams. Side by side down the front stretch, it's Holcomb and Markham. Once again, Holcomb able to shut the door. We've got a caution. Got the 46 car around in turn 4. That's Preston Carter. He gets it back rolling in the right direction. So we are 9 laps complete of this 15-lap feature here at County Line Raceway. Carolina Auto Parts and Salvage, pure stock V8. And let me tell you, they are doing some serious racing. The front 5 or 6 cars just side by side, driving for everything they've got. We've got 6 laps of racing to go in this feature.
Let everybody know we're on YouTube. Which page? CRN Sports Network on YouTube. We're live.
And anybody that happens to be listening to us tonight and wants to watch the action, you can get it on CRN Sports.
CRN Sports Network on YouTube.
CRN Sports Network on YouTube. You can see tonight's racing action. We're doing a little video work tonight. Wesley's working hard up here. He's smarter than I am because I couldn't figure all that out. They're showing him 1 to go. This time, Austin Holcomb gets that 1 to go from James Batten.
He's like, yeah, whatever the hell Wesley said. Yeah.
No, Sean, we're trying out new things, and one of those things is doing video productions with Modified Mafia Tour, because obviously we don't get a lot from the Dirt Vision productions, so we are starting to do a little bit of video stuff. But anyhow, we're covering all the other races as you're back to green here with these guys, the Pure Stock V8.
The action is picked up. Markham able to take that lead away from Holcomb, and Holcomb has got a bumper full of Amanda Joyner right now. I tell you, Wesley, these top 4 or 5 cars have been racing like this since the green flag, and through all this, James Meredith is able to close up to the field a little bit.
Yes, sir, they have, for sure.
Right now, it is Markham as they work through turn 4, followed by Holcomb, Joyner, Billy Hobson making a move on Jerry Williams now, side by side as they fall off into turn 1. Looks like he is going to assume that 4th position.
Man, what a big, strong run he's got, too, by the way.
Yeah, Will Markham, when he got around Holcomb, he's flexing some muscle right now. We'll see if Holcomb's got anything left for him. Right now, he's got his hands full with Amanda Joyner in that P3 right now. Two laps to go as they cross the stripe. It is Will Markham, Austin Holcomb, Amanda Billy Hobson, and Jerry Williams, your top 5. Leader working his way through turn 4. He sees the white flag in the air. Amanda Joyner pulls down below Holcomb as they work down the front stretch. They go into turn 1.
Final time. Look at this.
Side by side through 1 and 2. Little bit of contact. It looked like still side by side as they work down the back stretch. Amanda Joyner driving that L4 for everything she's got. She throws it down into turn 3.
Wow.
And she is holding on to it. Checker flag is out.
Boy, she was digging, wasn't she?
What a race that was from our Carolina
digging.
Auto Parts and Salvage Pure Stock V8. Wow. And that was going to finish up Will Markham Jr. taking the win. Austin Holcomb coming home in second, followed by Amanda Joyner in third. Billy Hobson bringing home that 4th place finish. Jerry Williams rounding out the top 5. Just outside of the top 5, you had James Meredith, Hunter Hobson, Calvin Fort, Braden Ray, Preston Carter, Delbert Bolander, Jeremy McKill Jr., and Jimmy Mercer. Exciting racing in the Carolina Auto Parts and Salvage Pure Stock V8 class, as always here at County Line Raceway. Bryant's All Around Services Sport Compact U-Car. Will be your next feature on the racetrack.
Yeah, Sean, now that we're called back up, boss, we are doing, in addition to the radio coverage on the Community Radio Network, we've also started doing video streaming of the feature races, because obviously we want to have butts in the seats. We want to have a good crowd. It's all about the promoters doing well. But another thing that we've been working on for the Modified Mafia Tour is try to allow some type of video streaming in some shape or fashion. And we're doing that, of course. So go to, again, CRN Sports Network on YouTube. CRN Sports Network on YouTube. I think Sean's doing it right now. And by the way, I finally added you on Facebook.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Wesley S. Outland on my new Facebook account. But anyhow, yes, go to Modified Mafia Tour social media. Go to all of those platforms. Click on it, and you can be able to follow the Modified Mafia and the feature race throughout the night here from the County Line Raceway. And as I say that, I think it's time for the U-Cars.
Bryant's All-Around Services Sport Compact U-Cars are rolling out on the racetrack. They're going to get parked over there on the back stretch. We will give you the starting lineup. And folks, don't worry. We are doing video footage, but it does not show Wesley and I. It's just the racing action.
Well, you know what? It's you since you opened the door. No, I'm just messing. We're not going to do that.
So our starting lineup for the Bryant's All-Around Services Sport Compact U-Car.
I want people to watch. I don't want to run them away.
I hear you. The 521 of Tommy Hills out of Linden, North Carolina, rolling off on the point with Tyler Vaughn in the 11V out of Roanoke Rapids on the outside. Bradley Shealy from La Crosse in the 03 inside of row 2. And the 17 of Richard Taylor inside of row 3 is Jesse Joyner in the 68J out of Rocky Mount. The 81M of Mason Stansel out of Zebulon. The 77 of Randall Hare from Nashville, North Carolina, inside of row 4 with Mike Crickmore from Roanoke Rapids in the 66 on the outside. The 03G of Bryant Green from Roanoke Rapids inside of row 5, and Kayla Vaughn from Roanoke Rapids in the 16 on the outside. John Davis inside of row 6 in the 83, and Donald Joyner in the 68 out of Rocky Mount, rounding out the field. Going to make another lap or two around here, it looks like. Make sure everybody's good. Good field of U-Cars making their way around County Line Raceway tonight.
Yes.
Always exciting to watch. These guys and girls race their heart out in this division, and I do love it. They'll race from the green flag to the checker flag, I guarantee you, not leaving anything on the table. Just verifying this lineup here. I think they just may get the one to go this time around.
Preliminary laps are underway for these drivers. Hey, by the way, coming up on CRN, whether audio or video, on the Community Radio Network, and CRN Sports Network on YouTube, we have the Modified Mafia Tour. Is it next? Yes. It is. Dirt Car Racing, Modified Mafia Tour drivers, A-Main drivers, to your cars, please. Let's roll. Dirt Car Racing, Modified Mafia Tour, VP Race Fuel, A-Main feature is next.
But right now,
Sean, let's go.
we're going green flag racing. Green flag is out. That 521 of Hills and Tyler Vaughn 11V. Always two strong cars here at County Line Raceway. Oh, we've got some contact there in
Big
one
contact.
and two.
Holy cow.
Oh, man. I think that was Bradley. Oh, and our race leader, 521, spins as it goes into turn 3 after the caution. Well, that's the 03 of Bradley Sheely. I don't want to say I was watching, but I'm not sure. Maybe washed up a little bit. The 81 of Mason Stansel making some contact and then making contact with the outside wall. Sheely did.
I wonder if JR Notch has got a better view than we did. JR, did you see what happened over there in turn number 1 and 2 from your spot from the infield, brother?
I'm on the other end down here in 3 and 4, so I didn't see what happened there unless it happened behind me.
It did. It did. It happened to. I think. What did it happen? 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, right in the entrance of turn 1.
Oh, I lost track. Sorry, y'all. I was doing some posting on social media. That's why we lost track of what happened on the racetrack for those that are watching. So I stepped away real quickly. We have to bring the lamp down just a little bit. Modified Mafia Tour A-Main feature. Your next top 3 will be on the front straightaway for post-race, presented by VP Racing Fuel. When we finish up with that feature race, it is next. Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuels. Your A-Main race is next. Set them up, Joe. That's a good song. Remember that song?
Set them up, Joe. Absolutely.
I said, set them up, Joe.
All right, you may hear that on 98.5, the Big Dog.
Yeah, that's one of the sister stations you work at.
Absolutely. Right? Well, I'm on that station quite a bit now myself, so you never know where you're going to hear this voice. I apologize in advance. The 03 of Bradley Sheely.
If we could just get you to do some sport, something besides racing, like calling, didn't you do baseball or something, football or something?
I've done some football.
You don't like baseball, do you?
I'm not a huge baseball fan.
What about basketball?
Absolutely. Love basketball.
Would you call basketball games if
possibly?
Yeah.
Possibly. I say that very cautiously.
There you go. And there's a foul.
So we're going to get them lined back up.
By the way, for everybody that's watching, I am broadcasting / producer / director of the radio broadcast and the video at the same time. Okay? Yeah. If there's anybody out there in the grandstands that wants to come and run the camera and you want to experience what it's like up here in the booth, I will let y'all please come up here. You can work beside me. All you got to do is run a camera. I'll pay you something. If there's anybody that has any experience doing camera work, come on up to the booth. Is that Brandon Vick? Is that Brandon?
No, Brandon's working.
You with the hat. Come on up. Come on up. You tell him Wesley said you could come up and do the camera. Come on. You with the hat on.
Come on down, Wesley says.
Come on down, brother.
Come on up.
This takes a load off of me because I'm trying to man production, work with you, run the broadcast, run the camera at the same time. Now, you got to have experience, okay? First off, you got now anybody today's got to be a connoisseur knowing how to run a camera, right?
Absolutely.
Now I could sit down and I can focus on calling the race, especially the modifieds, right?
Oh, that's going to be a good one. I'm ready for that.
We'll have fun. All right.
But we got a lot of racing left right here in this Bronx. Well, we got a lot left. We haven't scored a lap yet.
The ticket people down there, let that man with the white T-shirt and the hat in, okay? Let him up here. Yes, exactly, Don. Come hither, as they say. Right? Did he get cold feet? Where did he go?
I saw him.
Nah, here he comes.
He's coming.
There you go. All right. So you are going to chance now to – let me get all this out of your way here, okay? Because you're the video man, all right? Good deal. You're making your debut. You ain't got to talk. You ain't got to announce. All you got to do is run this camera, okay? See the camera. Wherever the cars go, you go. There you go. See it. You got to zoom in. I got to teach you real quickly on the air. Zoom in. You got to zoom in, zoom out, right? And then just do whatever you feel. Follow the pack. You're probably going to do better than I can.
CRN internship underway.
Yes. I did say I was going to pay him, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
My goodness. Let me pull out my Benjamins. No, I'm Wesley. He's Sean. You know Brandon Taylor?
Absolutely.
Getting to know you?
Absolutely. Hey, we're going back green flag race.
There you, brother. There's some money for you for doing a good job, all right?
Green flag is out.
I'm going to put it in my pocket later.
So
all right, Sean.
521 and 11V of Tyler Vaughn. Oh, my goodness.
There you go. Right
synchronized spinning, and they somehow
kept it going. No caution.
Completely sideways from Richard Taylor and Mason Stancil there, and they kept it going. So here we come around to put one lap on the board. It is the 521 of Tommy Hales up front.
There you
the 11V of Tyler Vaughn.
Uh-oh, this time they're going to go around. No, they don't.
And Stancil holds on to it again. Okay. Boy, they are doing some racing up front right now. The 521 of Tommy Hales, 11V of Tyler Vaughn. They're side by side, slicing and dicing, going to the top, going to the bottom. Side by side as they fall down into turn 3 now. It's Hales on the bottom, Vaughn on the outside.
Yeah, ain't this fun? Look at him right there.
It's like the 66 of Mike Crickmore is off the pace.
The 11 is out in front. That's Tyler Vaughn, Tommy Hales, Richard Taylor, Mason Stancil, Bryant Green, top 5. That's the way it stands. And right now we're 3 coming to 4 in.
We are.
Got one off the pace up in turn 3, way up high. Is that Vaughn?
No, I think that is Crickmore, the 66 of Crickmore,
oh, boy.
I do believe.
Tyler Vaughn's picking him up and putting him down, ain't he? He's the leader.
He is, but guess what? Tommy Hales is coming back. He's closed back into him.
There's your leader right there. What's your name again? Jason's our cameraman. He's doing better than me, believe me. Jason shows up in the numbers pickup.
How about that?
Right? Tyler Vaughn, Tommy Hales, Richard Taylor. For those that are fans of the dirt car, modified Mafia, that 30-lap A-main feature is coming up next. Part of Carolina Summer Thunder with the Dirt Car Racing Series. And right now, Vaughn is running away with us in the shoe car event.
He is. Tommy Hales in that 521 trying to close it back up, and it seems like he makes a little ground up, and then the next corner he'll lose it. Tyler Vaughn's really hooked up right now. Crickmore does take that 66 machine off the racetrack. We've got 7 laps on the board. Current run order.
Good, ain't we? Look at that, Vaughn. Big lead up in front.
Tyler Vaughn, Tommy Hales, Richard Taylor, Mason Stancil, and Bryant Green, your top 5. Joyner in that P6 right now, followed by Kayla Vaughn, Mike Crickmore, Bradley Shealy, Donald Joyner, and Randall Hare. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. What a big lead. There you see him. Oh, Vaughn's, look at the way he's driving. He's kind of drifting around the racetrack, the way he's getting around here to the start-finish line and closing in on 5 to go next time by here.
Yeah, he's starting to open that lead up over Hales.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at these guys dirt tracking it around county line. Obviously, it's a dirt track, but it looks like they're kind of drifting, if you will.
I can tell you, if nobody else, Mason Stancil is going to be tired at the end of this race. He is fighting the 81 for all it is worth.
Yeah, I love it. Time running out, by the way. Comes to 5. Make it 4 laps to go this time by. Look at Vaughn dead on some more lap traffic as they work their way to the line.
Yeah, Tyler Vaughn put in the 6th place car of Jesse Joyner.
So he's lapped everybody but the top 5, Sean?
Yes, and now you can put that one. Oh, not quite. Not quite.
Now look at the way he dirt tracked it off the corner as well. Look at him try to pass some more lap machines inside and outside. Another big move. Hold on to it there.
Your race leader, Tyler Vaughn, going down into turn 1 right now. Tommy Hales in the 521.
And 3 laps to go, by the way. 3 remaining.
And they have a half a track lead over the 3rd place car of Richard Taylor. Then it's Mason Stancil and Bryant Green.
There's our leader. Time is running out. Coming to the white flag. This time by. The leader is on the back straightaway. And you can zoom out. Coming to the line. White flag will go in the air. 1 more lap to go. Tyler Vaughn with a big lead he has. 1 remaining, Sean.
He worked his way around a lap car in 1 and 2. The 521 of Tommy Hales.
Pick him up on the back straightaway for the final time. Here comes the 11. Tyler Vaughn into 3 and 4. Here he comes. Well, I think we're going to stay with the flagman because this is an open book shut case, man. What a phenomenal job.
Tyler Vaughn picking up the win. The Bratz all-around services sport compact U-car feature here at County Line Raceway tonight. Tommy Hill's bringing it home second. Rick Taylor third.
Did you have fun?
Mason Stancil in the fourth. Bryant Green fifth. Jesse Joyner sixth. Kayla Vaughn's coming home seventh. Crickmore, Bradley Sheely, Donald Joyner, and Randall Hare ran out the field. That's right.
You do what now? You build the RC track? That's awesome. So you know a little bit about running cameras, huh? He said, he said no.
Well, Wesley.
All right. It's that time, ain't it?
It is
Where's
that
all
time.
my feature papers at? Man, I got so much stuff around here. So listen, whenever we do the top 3 interviews, you just follow me to the drivers for post-race because the top 3 will be on the front straight of post-race interviews. What's your name again? Jason what? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Jason Smith on the camera. Yeah. He's like, I'll take you. You got your money, didn't you? I paid you. I gave you something. There you go. Us announcers, we don't make a lot of money. We don't. No, I'm lying. You want to get a picture with me? Is it?
No, she wants the money. She said she just wants the money.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so all of the funds go to the, okay, lady in pink. Got you.
I understood her sign language 100%.
Happy wife, happy life, and that's why I'm not married. No, seriously, I travel all over the country. I ain't got time to be in a relationship with nobody or married, so. All right.
Did you see the thumbs up you got the crowd when you said that?
Happy wife, happy life. I mean, when I was married, there was a time that I, knew that golden rule. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour. Their third lap A-Main feature is coming up next. Are you ready, County Line Raceway? There you go. Well,
it's going to be. We've been through qualifying. We've been through heat races. We've been through the climb.
And they've been fun.
Going to get these modified Mafia cars on the racetrack here momentarily. 30 laps. Somebody's taking home $2,000 tonight.
All right. Boy, you ready? Who's it? Tell your wife that you're working. You ain't got time to be text messaging. All right, Sean, we ready to roll, brother? What the world was that? And I get kicked off of Facebook, and what is the world?
All I see is Wesley S. accepted your friend request.
There you go. Finally, in my life, I did it.
Yeah, I was going to be offended if you did.
That is a spam. Do not follow that.
Okay,
that's a spam. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause to Brandon Roth and Sean, our officials? Don Mercer, cameraman Jason, and Sean Lamb. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the World Racing Group, with, of course, Brian Cotter, Sam Driggers, and Dirt Car Racing, the Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuels. Without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the starting lineup for your A-Main feature event here tonight, the County Line Raceway. This is round number 9 of the season. Where's my paperwork at? I got to find it. You got it? Okay, I got it. Are we going to do anything with the engines? Are we going to cut them off? Do anything like that? Quick drive intro, Don? Yeah. I guess that's what they're going to do. Very fast driver intros is what I've been told. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, without a further ado, go from the back to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce the starting lineup for the Dirt Car Modified Mafia at County Line Raceway. Starting shotgun on the field in position number 19 in the car number 7 from Benson, North Carolina. This is Randy Lucas. Row number 9 to the outside, car number 44 out of Hope Mills, North Carolina. That is Gary Sheffield. Moving on to row number 9 to the inside, car number 84. Car number 84, the driver there, the 04 from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, Caleb Tool, Kid Tool. Moving on to row number 8, starting in the 16th position, driver car number 2, That's the driver, of course, that resides out of Wendell, North Carolina, Carlton Tony. To his inside in car number 40, the driver resides out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, Brent Bordeaux. Brent Bordeaux in car number 40. Some of these drivers are not in the correct order. Moving on to row number 7, starting in the 14th position. Car number 814 out of Hayes, Virginia. It is Samuel Lamborghini. Samuel Lamborghini, the 814. To his inside. Car number 7 out of Raleigh, North Carolina, from the capital of the Tar Heel State, Gary Jarrett. Gary Jarrett in number 7, the white car. Moving on to row number 6, starting in the number 12 position out of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, car number 01, that is Bradley Majors. To his inside, in car number 11 out of La Plata, Maryland, that is the driver, the silver number 11. Beside him, that is the driver of Robert Kramer. And now your top 10. Moving on to position number 5 outside, Mason Cantor out of Warren, Ohio. Mason Cantor at the 19. His inside in 9th. Car number 08 from Raleigh, North Carolina. That is Sam Lilly. Sam Lilly, the 08. Moving on to row number 4. These are your heat race winners from Orlando, Kentucky. Chris Smith to his inside. From Lake Gaston, North Carolina, the Tool Man, Ryan Tool in 84. And now your 6 drivers from the climb to the pole. Starting in the 6th position, car number 99 out of Concord, North Carolina, the Coal Bandit of Cole Hilton. Starting 5th out of Sykesville, Maryland, car number 90, the Iceman, Ray Cable. Moving on to row number 2, starting 4th, the Gary Dillon from Elm City in 82. To his inside, starting 3rd, flying Ryan Ayers out of Newton, North Carolina in the 6th. And on your front row, the Longhorn Typhoon Tie Norton from Mooresville, North Carolina, and awesome Austin Holcomb, lethal chassis, car number 8A out of Elm City, North Carolina. Oh, baby. Sean, are you ready?
I'm ready. Man, what a great field of modified Mafia cars here at County Line Raceway tonight. There's going to be an action-packed 30 laps right here, $2,000 on the line.
Going to be a fun one. County Line Raceway, I got 3 words for you, and I'm not part of DX. Are you ready? Get on your feet, pull out your flash photography, cut those lights on, light them up on your phones, show them some love. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dons of Open Wheel Fury come to town. This is the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuels. They're coming at you, Elm City, 4 wide. American flag, VP flag, proud to be an American. And we're ready for the big show next. My video got a hell of a shot of that thing. Good job. All right, Sean, you get a good video?
I think so. I have a little Snapchat post.
Oh, yeah. Elm City, North Carolina, if you're proud to be an American, if you're proud to be a race fan, stand up right now. Get on your feet. Make some noise and cheer these drivers on. How about it? Woo! Brandon Wright for the American flag of the checkered flag, and it is about to be go time, Sean.
Oh, it's almost showtime. And look, we got a points battle on the line right now. Tied for first points.
We do, for sure. Yes, sir. Gotta love it. These drivers are tied. Ryan Ayers in the number 6, and of course, in addition to that, the number 90 of the Iceman, Ray Cable. And our guy right here on the video monitor doing a really good job here. Look, they're going to get a quick warm-up session. A quick warm-up session before we turn them loose. Hey guys, don't cut that line off over there. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting the field ready to roll. Try to miss the pole to your left. All right. Austin Holcomb. And it looks like we already got a car with a problem. Craig Sheffield's car. Bottom of the racetrack, the 44 from Southern Pines, North Carolina, having a problem getting fired up. He'll need some more assistance here, but that's going to delay the start by just a little bit, Sean.
It is. He was late coming out on the racetrack. Looks like he's got it. Yeah, he's got it fired up now. He's going to fall in line there where he's supposed to start this race. And, I see the one to go, Wesley.
Oh, baby. Yes,
sir.
It's
getting close now.
It is almost that time. Our video man's getting into place. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're standing on the top grandstand, can you please sit down? We need to video the broadcast, and all of y'all standing on the top layer of the grandstand is blocking the view. Please sit down for everybody to see the show. It is about that time. 30 laps, $2,000 to win. Happy Father's Day, one and all. It is time for the Southern Summer Carolina Thunder Modifieds at the line, and we're green.
Oh, the green flag is out, and they're already going at it. Look at Ryan Toole all the way up against the top of the racetrack right there. Ooh, they're sideways coming off of two. We've got a couple cars around in turn two.
It started with a little bit of a shift and a stack up, and then we ended up with a couple of cars spun down up there off of that second turn on the back straightaway, right where the orange scaffolding is. You can see where we got a car spun around. If we zoom in, it looks like it's Sam Sam Lilly from Raleigh. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And we didn't get a lap completed, so we probably will reset and go again.
Yeah, I would think so. And I was saying Ryan Toole on the high side, but it was actually the 99 of Cole Hilton. I mean, way on the top of the racetrack going through turn one on that lap. Wesley, we know some of these guys are going to the top at some point. Don't know that I was expecting that first lap of the race, but hey, it's going to be a good show for sure.
Yes, it is. And we will try this again. It's only fair to do that when you got to stack up with multiple cars on the official green. If it was a single car accident, then you'd say, okay, it's your fault. You go to the rear. So
yeah, the other car was actually the 11 car of Robert Kramer.
So it looks like
some damage to the right rear.
Yeah,
cosmetic.
Both cars are already in the back anyway. It looks like they got debris in turn two. They're going to pick up as well. So we'll try this again. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Hey, guys, big turn of events. Awesome Austin Holcomb is in the pits. He's changing a tire. Because of that, he will forfeit his starting position and have to go to the tail end of the field. Austin Holcomb, if you're looking in the hot pit right here, for those that are watching on the video cast, you see Austin Holcomb, and they are changing a tire on the number 8 Lethal. He is going to forfeit his starting position, and he's got to go to the rear of the field. Still got plenty of time, 30 laps, no laps completed, but that's heartbreak for the pole driver.
That is tough. From starting on the pole to now restarting race in 18th position. Wow. So we'll get everybody lined back up. Reset.
And the 11 car in the pit area trying to find somebody to service his machine, but he's on the back straightaway. They're going to go over and tell him that he needs to come to the front straightaway or try to give that machine some service over there at the entrance on the back straightaway.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't realize, JR nods, that the hot pit is on the front straightaway. I think Brandon Reif and Don Mercer are trying to now let the driver of the 11 car know on the receiver that that's where he needs to go to get service. Usually, if you pull behind the back pit, you're forfeiting your race. And the driver out of La Plata, Maryland right now needing some work done on the 11 machine, and that is, again, Robert Kramer. All right. We will try this again. Austin Holcomb has forfeited his starting spot from the pole because cut down a tire, came to the pits. In doing so, Sean Lamb, that eliminates him from being able to start the green at the front.
That's right, but how exciting is this going to be to watch?
We'll certainly see what happens. A couple of more preliminary laps is what we're being told before we turn ready to turn them loose again. Thanks, everybody, joining us. Of course, go to Modified Mafia Tour on Facebook, ModifiedMafiaTour.com, the official website. And in addition to that, you can also go to DIRTcar Modified Mafia on Instagram, DIRTcar Mod Mafia on X. Follow us on social media. Craig Sheffield having a problem. 44 can't get fired. He's going to try to tag the back of the pack. The lights are illuminated around the racetrack, and now we are ready to try this again. 2. New men up front. Ryan Ayers, Ty Norder, and we're green, and the
That's a
Typhoon's
no-go.
gone. And
That's
no,
a
it's not going to
no-go.
call. They're calling it back, and they might be penalizing Ty Norder for jumping the start as well in the 2. Since this is the officially second start of the race director does have the discretion to either give him a warning or tell him he's going to a spot back, which means Gary Dillon would shuffle up to the front of row 1 and Ty Norder would go back. If you jumped again, then you go to the rear, Sean. We're going to try this again. Looks like you just gave him a warning. Just a warning given. All right, let's try this again. Looks like Craig Sheffield and get going. He needs to. Third time's a term. Let's try it this time. And no, wow, I don't think it's going to fly.
Nope.
Wow.
No go on that one.
This might get Ty Norder put a spot back now. So the rule is they gave him a fair shot. So now Gary Dillon's going to the front row. He'll start second now. Ty Norder is being put back a spot per the dirt car rule book. He jumped the restart for the second time. If he does it again, he'll have to go to the rear. So, Sean, there you go.
Yeah, a lot
This
of
is what happened.
A lot of happenings, and we haven't even put a lap on the board
Yes,
yet.
come on, guys. Let's get a lap in. The suspense is killing me.
So now we got Ryan Ayers in that number 6 and Gary Dillon on the outside.
So many storylines and things that have happened before we even get a lap on. Let's try it now. We're green at the line. Gary Dillon, 3 wide behind. The monkey in the middle is going to be the driver at Ty Norder.
He has to check up just a little bit, but he gets it collected back, falls back in line. He's in that P4 right now.
Car up high. Craig Sheffield, I think he's going to try to call it a night. We're lap 1 in. 3 cars scramble for the lead. Gary Dillon wanting to win on the dirt car modified Mafia Tour. Sean Lamb, he knows County Line very well.
He
and then you've got
absolutely
drivers that are fighting for the South Championship. Ryan Ayers and Ray Cable off 4.
Gary Dillon's the only thing in between your 2 points leaders right now, but nobody is given anything. They are racing hard.
What a battle as Craig Sheffield finally retires in 2. Leaders work off of 3 and 4. There's contact. Ray Cable up the hill. Gary Dillon fights to the bottom. The Longhorn working off 4. Meanwhile, in the back, there is a couple of other drivers we're watching climb. That was, of course, Brent Bordeaux. We're watching also Austin Holcomb try to climb back through the field. He's already picked off 7 or 8 cars as they work off 4.
Just made the move around Sam Lilly, and he's got his sight set now on that 40 machine of Brent Bordeaux.
What a job by the man here. Number 6, Ryan Ayers.
Yeah, I was fixing to say he is opening that lead up early in this race and just trying to pull away. Ray Cable trying to work on
And we got trouble in turn 4. Got a car spun around. It's Sam Lilly again in the 08 out of Raleigh. Sam Lilly, welcome back to the world of the Modified Mafia Tour. 5 in. Got a handful of laps complete. 25 to go. By the way, just recently had a baby with the family. So that's why he stepped away a little bit.
Oh, congratulations.
That's why he stepped away for racing for a while, because he became a father.
We're going to get them lined back up. 5 laps on the board of this 30-lap feature. And, man, are they doing some racing already
They are.
in this race. But that number 6 was set sail before that caution came out. That car is hooked up around County Line Raceway tonight. Gary Dillon right now in that P2. Ty Norder holding on to 3. But I can tell you, Ray Cable's giving him everything he wants. So this is going to be we got a long ways to go in this race, but
quick word from our sponsors, and we're back for the race to continue at the line.
Atwell Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. for residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews. Please visit atwellextservices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Thank you again to those sponsors, of course, Trevor Atwell, and we are back to green in the VP Race Fuels A main feature, 30 laps, 5 in. The leader is Ryan Ayers. Ty Norder, Gary Dillon battling for second. Ray Cable, Cole Hilton, top 5, back to 1, Sean.
Absolutely. You know, Ray Cable got caught up a little bit, had to check up, lost the position there, but he has got it back, and he's got his sights set on Ty Norder once again. Ty starting to put a little pressure on Gary Dillon for that second spot, but once again, up front, at number 6.
What a move being made by Ryan Ayers. Now Gary Dillon in second. He is looking really good in that number 82 Longhorn modified. Alongside, there's another Longhorn, Ty Norder, up on the top, battles with Ray Cable. Things kind of settle down now as we work 1/3 of the way through.
I'm looking at that P7 right now. Austin Holcomb put it on the top, going around Ryan Toole as they work through 1 and 2 to try to take over that P6 position after going to the back on the initial restart.
Yeah, let's follow Austin Holcomb. Here he comes off turn 4. Watch him off the corner.
Oh, we got one
trouble.
around.
Trouble in turn 4. Car spun around. I believe that is the number 11 maybe, or the 40 again. Yellow flag will fly. Hey, coming up, we'll have the top 3 on the front straightaway at the conclusion of this race. I'll go down there, grab the top 3 for post-race, and we gonna drive to the mountains tonight.
Y'all head to the hills.
Yes. Those that are watching the free video cast on CRN Sports Network, please hit subscribe. If I give you a free view to watch the races, you can at least hit a subscribe and follow us at CRN-Community Radio Network on Facebook, at CRN Sports on X and Instagram. While you're doing that, all the Modified Mafia Tour at County Line Raceway as well on social media. I kind of help out with any and all of those things. But yes, tomorrow, and we were told what, 50 some odd 604s,
yeah,
40 602s, 45 super late models, 30 plus modified in Elkin, North Carolina.
So what time are they starting tomorrow?
6 o'clock is what they're saying.
All right.
And it will be free on Dirt Vision. So I got to get a big shout out to Dirt Vision World Racing Group finally stepping up and having the Dirt Car Race Modified Mafia Tour on their network. So
I'll be on the air tomorrow night, but I think I can have Dirt Vision pulled up. You know,
give
we
me a
can
shout out on the air. Pull a plug in there.
Got to follow that.
Dirt Vision on all your platforms. All right, let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. We just did the Dixie double file restart. After the choose rule, Ryan Ayers ready to pull the trigger at the VP. Race Fuel making PowerPoint. We're back to green. And still a long way to go, but a short time to get there. Sounds like lyrics to Smokey and the Bandit, but that's what's going on at the line. A battle, 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, 5th. Here comes Holcomb diving to the bottom, going after the drivers of Norder and Cable off 4.
A little contact with Norder and Cable there, but hey, no harm, no foul. They keep it going. Norder's got that P3.
Contact. Holcomb into Cable. Cable had a little wiggle and a jiggle and a giggle and a bobble. Holcomb had to back away, and somehow they still stay in form off 4.
Yeah, Holcomb lost a little momentum there, but that's okay. He's got it collected. He's got it back rolling now. They are racing all the way through the field, Wesley. It's side by side, 3 wide from front to back.
Action everywhere now, working 11 of 30 laps to close it in on the halfway mark. Here comes Ryan Ayers.
Oh, something wrong with Austin off the pace.
Oh,
at
no,
3 and
Austin
4.
in trouble. Turn 4, Austin Holcomb. I got to think he cut down a tire.
I think so. The car washed up in the middle of 3 and 4, and he just
Man.
immediately shut it down.
The bad luck roller coaster season continues for the lethal chassis number 8 of Austin Holcomb, and I think he's fed up. He's not even going to try to go to the hot pit. He is parking it. Number 8, Austin Holcomb, is done. What a heartbreak. Listen to this. Fast qualifier. Won the climb to the pole. Did all sorts of things to put himself on the pole. Cut a tire down. And as I see on the video monitor here, there's a lot of smoke bellowing from the rear end of that lethal chassis number 8 there, Sean. Not just the dust around the racetrack.
It does appear that way. Just, man, what a heartbreak. Tough break for Austin Holcomb in that number 8 machine.
Man.
I mean, had the perfect night going.
The guy that has the most wins here for the Modified Mafia Tour at 2. And it's just been a up and down, more dismal year for the driver out of Elm City, North Carolina, Austin Holcomb. All right, race fans are going to come to the cone. They'll choose inside and outside. Race director Don Mercer is letting them know inside, outside, which way do you want to go? And we'll get ready to go for this again. By the way, shout out to Carolyn and Edward Upchurch, Austin's grandma and grandfather. They are celebrating their 61st wedding anniversary
years
tomorrow.
Together.
Yes, 61 years of marital bliss. Let's try this again. Flying Ryan Ayers here at the line. Coming to the line. Green flag with 3.5 way. I'll tell you what, Sean, don't count out Gary Dillon.
No, Gary Dillon is hanging right in there.
Don't he?
He and Titan Order got a good race going right now. Then you got Cable and Hilton. They're side by side, slicing and dicing it back there and for that P4 right now.
Looks like Cole Hilton's trying to hook up, if you will, with the driver of Mr. Typhoon Titan Order. That gets back single file. All of us working their way again down the back stretch into turn number 3. Ryan Ayers looking to come to the line.
Oh,
and we got
hard contact.
That's Gary Dillon.
Gary Dillon,
Ray Cable, Cole Hilton. There's a big stack up over there, boy. Oh, my goodness. Carlton Tony, Lucas, Bradley Majors, Sam Tilley, Brent Bordeaux.
A lot of good cars involved in this incident here.
Just had the big one here at the line off turn 4, turn 3 and 4. My goodness, Sean.
1 lap shy of the halfway point, and just calamity breaks loose in turn 4.
Wow. Big trouble. And work on breaking these cars apart. Got to wonder how much damage might be in Gary Dillon's car. What a tough break for Gary Dillon. Had such a good run. We were talking about him being in the podium spot. Got to wonder how badly his car is damaged. How about Ray Cable? This is not good for the number 90 out of Sykesville, Maryland.
Came into this race tied for the points lead.
With the man that's leading Ryan Ayers right now.
Now he's sitting at the bottom of turn 4, nose to nose with Gary Dillon's race car. Just, oh, man, a lot of heartbreaks tonight, Wesley.
Cole Hilton wanted to have a decent run here tonight. The Cole Bandit, if you will. The Cole Bandit, the Iceman, the Gary Dillon, and many, many others stacked up in a big wreck. There you see the number 20 machine rolling away. It's Chris Smith from Orlando, Kentucky. He's trying to continue along. He can, but he might be going back to the pits. And this will put us under another yellow flag. You see the 20, actually, he's turned back around. He's got back in the forward momentum again, so that's a good thing. Let's go back to the accident over here, and you can see the cleanup that's going on.
Yeah, and some of the cars have been able to move off, but, I mean, all of turn 4 was completely blocked there for a moment. It is red flag right now as they clean up these cars in turn 4.
I am happy to report, race fans, drivers are okay over there. Round of applause. All drivers are okay over there in turn number 4 as they are working on clearing things up. So I was able to check with Don Mercer with DIRTcar and Modified Mafia to make sure that is official and drivers are okay. We're at the top of the hour. We'll pause very quickly for 10 seconds of network identification. We're back from County Line Raceway in just a moment.
Clayton, Gunner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
Under the red flag after a massive multi-car crash in turn number 3 and 4. We're back with more coverage after a word from our sponsor from County Line Raceway.
Smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Just a quick update from the Lakeview Motor Speedway. Michael Batten, the Outlaw, brings home the win.
Refrigeration is your 24-hour emergency service with licensed and insured specialists that can take care of all your needs from commercial, residential, industrial refrigeration. Total Refrigeration and AC Services proudly support all of Eastern North Carolina, from the Triangle all the way to the Crystal Carolina coast. And they service air repair, also for all brands of refrigeration, ice machines, heated and air conditioning equipment, and so much more. Located in Elm City, contact Total Refrigeration and AC Service today at 252-315-1482 for immediate service for 24-hour emergencies, or contact the office directly at 252-650-4061. Also available online at TotalComfort123@yahoo.com. That's TotalComfort123@yahoo.com. As simple as 1, 2, 3. Spring, summer, hot months are upon us. Let Total Refrigeration keep you cool today.
Does a bonus for every 12 months you don't make a claim on your home insurance sound like a dream? At Allstate, they don't call it a dream. They call it a claim-free bonus. It's just one of the great features of your choice home insurance, only from Allstate. You should always get something from your insurance company. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
Terms and conditions apply. Call your Allstate agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE or visit allstate.ca.
We're back. We are back. We are back here. All right, everybody. We're back here at County Line Raceway, and the red flag has been rescinded. I think J.R. Knotts told us that Michael Batten, the outlaw, picked up the win at Lakeview Motor Speedway. That's pretty cool. And had the privilege, Sean, to work the Mark Batten Memorial at Virginia Motor Speedway the other week ago. That was a pretty big race, obviously. What's his Russell Irwin picked up the win. $10,000 payday. And Nick Hoffman, winner in the modifieds. All right. So, by the way, after this weekend, we're taking a nice break for summer. We'll be back, of course, July 6th at Halifax County Motor Speedway. After tomorrow night we'll be, of course, at Elkin, North Carolina. But then we take off for a rest. What do you got for the Supers? Carolina, is it the Ultimate Supers? $15 super late models at Halifax County tonight. So we were, and usually, Sean, normally County Line and Halifax, they try to work together. They try to compete against each other, but this kind of didn't happen that way tonight. Have they ran the race yet, or is it just the feature set up with Michael Rouse and Willie Milliken on the front row? All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to come back to green. Field is actually going to still stay under caution. James Batten on the flag stand is going to give him 1 to go indication this time by, as here comes the field coming back to the line. We'll try this again. And Sean Lamb, we still got a lot of racing left to go, and 16 remaining, 1 to halfway after the big one just happened in 3 and 4.
A lot of good race cars taken out in that one. So we're going to see how it all works out now. So far, 14 laps into this, Ryan Ayers at number 6 has run a flawless race.
Coming up, it'll be the pure stock 4-cylinder and then the late models to close out the night here at the line. Coming back to the VP Race Fuel. Making PowerPoint, they thunder off the 4. Oh, we got trouble. Cole Hilton's in trouble. He stalls the car. He's up into the wall in turn 2. He didn't get fired. They got to throw a caution. Hilton is stalled. They were coming to speed, and he literally was like the tortoise beating the hare.
That was intense there for a second.
Wow.
Wes. I wasn't sure how that was. But how about those first 3 or 4 cars? You talk about a restart. They were on it. Norder and Tool. Man.
Cole Hilton, by the way, one of those drivers that also, was caught up in that big wreck. You can tell the car's completely shredded on the front. It looks like actually a Super Dirt Series big block modified, if you will, to our northern brothers and sisters up there of the World Racing Group. All right, we'll try this again. Remember, by the way, tomorrow night, Dirt Vision will have free broadcast coverage of the big race. I think it's the Sidney Langston Memorial at the events in Elkin, North Carolina. DirtVision.com, Dirt Vision on all of your smartphones, and it is free. You ain't got to pay. It'll be a free broadcast tomorrow night because it's all going towards charity.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to watching that myself while I'm working.
45 super late models, and I don't mean just local regional guys. Some regional drivers are coming in to run that show as well, Sean Lamb. Looking forward to seeing my buddies. There. They are. Going to be a fun one. Matter of fact, I think the 3-time Dirt Late Model Dream winner at Eldora last Saturday night at the Big E, Superman Jonathan Davenport and others will be there. Big Sexy Brandon Overton, Smokey Chris Madden. Just some of the names. Here they come back to the VP Race Fuel making PowerPoint. The mods back to green here at the line.
I tell you, Ryan Ayers made sure to protect that bottom on that restart. He was down up against the burn.
And by the way, 30-plus modifieds for the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia. Oh, we got contact. Oh, Caleb Toole and Brent Bordeaux going at it there.
Wow, I'm glad they shook that up because I didn't know what was going to happen there. They got it all straightened out.
Looks like the 7 Jarrett off the pace again. Somehow got stacked up and gone again. Now we're halfway home. 15 down, 15 to go. Back straightaway. Leaders work off 4. Blacktop settling in here at the line. All the while, halfway, Ryan Ayers, Ty Norder, Ryan Toole, Brent Bordeaux, Chris Smith, Ray Cable, your top 5.
Yeah, Ray Cable back in the top 5.
And we got a problem. Caleb Toole off the pace in turn 2. Kid Toole just in from the beach with a problem on his car. It looks like if you zoom in, he's got the
hood is flipped up over the windshield area.
He has no peripheral vision whatsoever. Look at this. Oh, my. The breather that covers the if you will, the headers is up.
He was trying to sling the car around to see if it would fall.
Yeah. He comes storming into the pits. Hot pit time. JR Notch. You've got Kid Toole, Caleb Toole, I believe, in front of you. If JR is back not in 3 and 4, if he's in the pit area.
Ryan, correction, Caleb Toole down here. They're going to work on the front of that machine after contact. They have ripped the whole nose cone off. Now the hood that was the problem has come off. Caleb Toole's down and getting ready to rejoin the field at the tail of the line.
Thank you, JR. That's probably the best thing you need to do, Sean, was just rip the hood off, right? Just rip the hood off and get back out there. So, all right. Race not over yet.
17 laps into 30 laps.
All right. By the way, we are, of course, live on Community Radio Network. We are CRN.com. All major podcast platforms and outlets are available for replay. Just want to throw some of them out there, by the way, just so you know. Just put in Modified Mafia Tour, CRN Sports, Line Raceway, anything. Spreaker, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, CastBox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Geo Savannah, and a partridge in a pear tree, and you can check out the replays as well as live, and we're back to green. 13 to go.
We are back to green. Look who's back in the mix up there. Cable, and that number 90 is in 4th position right now.
He's been that way all year long, though, Sean, man. Never count out the Iceman. He's been consistent.
And he's going to pick off P3 right now as they come down the front stretch. He's underneath Ryan Toole. He slings it down into turn 1. They're side by side, 3, 1, and 2.
Problems, turn 1. Got a trouble, turn 1. Sam Lilly is spun. The 08 machine up against the fence. Also saw Carlton Tony off the pace. But Sam Lilly with a problem in the 08, and the caution is out again. Oh, boy. Guys, y'all have a race tomorrow night.
Yeah. Just a friendly reminder.
We do have a race tomorrow night. Coming up, we'll quickly have the top 3 interviews on the front straightaway presented by VP Racing Fuels. We'll grab the podium, and we'll prepare for tomorrow night. Let's go down to JR Knotts. JR.
And the driver, there's a 08 machine with heavy contact. Outside retaining wall. He has remained in the car. He's moving around. They're going to remove the hood and the nose cone off of that machine. He's going to be towed in out of harm's way. Only 18 laps on the board, 12 to finish this 30-lap feature.
Yeah, it's $2,000 on the line. Thank you, JR Knotts, for that update again from the pits. And again, Sean Lamb, this has been a caution-filled A-main. We had 4 attempts before the green flag finally failed to complete a first lap. And a lot of storylines broke into those first 4 attempts to green.
So many different storylines going on here tonight, and just heartbreaking bad luck for some of these drivers. It's been eventful, to say the least, with 12 laps to go. Ryan Ayers absolutely running a perfect race right now. I know he does not like seeing all these cautions because he's
what's the word?
Lead
flawless,
out.
Right? I mean, it's flawless
yeah.
right now for sure. Yes. As again, Sam Lilly getting taken care of. Here comes the field going by, and we have 12 laps to go. They're going to count that last lap as being completed. We have 12 laps remaining. I'm sorry, guys. We got something that's causing a static. We're trying to figure it out. I don't think it's that. Is it really? Hold that thought. Watch this. Watch yourself. Maybe that'll be better. All right. We made an adjustment.
Oh, I can hear.
Whew. Welcome back, Sean. Let's just get through the night somehow, somewhere, right?
I think a lot of people are saying that right now, not just us, Wesley. I think there's a lot of drivers thinking, can we just get through tonight?
Always fun, though, Sean, being able to work with you, bud.
I'm here, but always
you playing a lot of you playing a lot of beach music now since summer's officially upon us in 7 days, right?
Absolutely. I have to check my calendar every day to see where I am. My schedule is somewhat ridiculous right now, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And there was a very popular beach music DJ that passed away a couple of weeks ago, right?
Absolutely. Johnny Draper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I met him a couple of times.
Yeah, such a great guy, a loss to the beach music world and the world in general.
Yes. And by the way, another voice, Bob Harris, longtime voice of the Duke Devils. I've never been a fan of Duke, but I do remember listening to him call a lot of sports, and Bob Harris passed away the other day as well. So Godspeed to those, the men of the mic of radio and sports. All right. Ryan Ayers, show of hands. Who thinks he's got this in the bag, county line? Number 6. Who's going with Ryan Ayers? Who's going with Typhoon Ty Norder? How about it? Who is cheering on the general, the tool man, Ryan Tool? In 3rd. Yeah, he just got back from the beach, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here on row 3. Okay, now we've got to sort it out. We've been
it's the choose roll. It's the choose roll.
I got you. That's right.
And basically, the leader goes on his own, but then everyone else can go inside, outside, inside, outside. We could have the top 5 cars stay to the outside, and man in 6 can go to the inside. So there's the choose roll.
Yeah, it was looking like we were committing to 3 wide there, and I'm like, this is not going to work, fellas.
Wouldn't it be cool if they did, right?
I don't know.
Hey, coming up next, we have the Pure Stock 4-cylinder race, and we have the late model feature coming up. And that'll be all for you as well on the videocast coverage at CRN Sports Network from County Line Raceway. Sean Lamb, I'm Wesley Outland. We have Mr. JR Knotts And we are about to go back to green with 12 to go. All right, let's try this again. Into the corner. Ryan Ayers, just such a strong car. Contact. Turn 2. Cole Hilton goes around. So does Jared in the number 7. Carlton Tony has to get on the binders to miss him. And the yellow will fly again in the corner there, Sean.
Once again.
Wow.
Was it contact? Was it Majors?
Hilton and somebody got into one another. I think Majors and Hilton got together.
A pretty violent spin there coming off turn 2.
Jared's going to go behind the wall. We'll see how they determine this. And, well, it sounds like somebody's about to be parked. I'll check with DIRTcar and find out who it is. I think they're talking about Carlton Tony going behind the wall.
All right, we're going single file restart.
So they're going to call the caution on the 99 of Cole Hilton. It is now going to be a single file restart for the remainder of this race. Brandon Reif down there in the infield is laying the law down to Don Mercer, our race director up here. He's the series director, Brandon Reif, and he has made the call. This will be a single file race for the remainder of the show, Sean, and probably its best.
Oh, for sure. 11 laps to go here. We got to get this thing wrapped up, and we got to have some cars left to head to the next race. So let's see if we can get a good, clean start here and finish
single
this
file
thing out.
At the line. 11 to go. Typhoon Tide Order starting to show his strengths up in the spot. Down into turn number 3. Off of 3 and 4. Ryan Ayers working off the corner. He's the man up in front. 10 to go now. 2/3 of the way through to the home stretch. Finally here at the line.
And Cable putting all kinds of pressure on Ryan Toole for that P3 right now.
Yeah.
He looks at the bottom, coming off 4, side by side down the front stretch.
Door to door inside Cable. Cable and Toole. He got around him again for 3rd. That's Maryland and North Carolina going at it.
And again, you got your 1st and 3rd place car tied for points coming into this race. So Cable knows he's got to have every position he can.
To the line, 8 remaining. And now Ryan Ayers up in front. Flag to flag. Could it be the night for the number 6? If I'm remembering correctly, Ryan Ayers has never won on the DIRTcar Racing Modified Mafia Tour presented by VP Race Fuels and an A-Main. Could the 6 get it done? Sean Lamb, I think the last time I've even seen Ryan Ayers in victory lane at County Line was a preliminary night at Throw the Kids a couple of years ago.
Maybe so. I tell you, he's got a fine piece underneath it tonight. He has really that number 6 hooked up.
Another car going behind the wall. Process of elimination. The big one took everyone out. We started with almost 19 drivers. Now there's only 6 or 7 remaining on course.
And we're 5 to go in 30-lap feature right now. It is all Ryan Ayers up front in that number 6.
Tie Norder, Typhoon Tie right there trying to hold off the Iceman. Ray Cable. What a comeback for Ray Cable, though. And he has moved his way to 2nd now, going after Norder into 1.
I'm going to tell you, Cable put that car on the bottom in 3 and 4 and just
made
it work. The 4 drive was unbelievable that he got that run. And look at him pulling away from Norder.
Ray Cable going after Ayers. They're battling for the championship. 3 to go here at County Line into 1. Ryan Ayers in the 6. The 90 of Ray Cable. Typhoon Tie Order in the 2. And they're going to come off at turn 4. Lap machine. Carlton Tony diving move. Making another move was Ryan Ayers, and there's 2 to go. What a move.
Had to completely check up to get around that lap car. Oh, and now
he's holding up Cable. Carlton Tony holding up the faster cars. Meanwhile, Ryan Ayers off turn 4. White flag, Sean Lamb. 1 to go here at County Line.
He throws it down into turn 1. He's just got to make it around this track one more time to finish off an amazing race for that number 6.
He will join Awesome Austin Holcomb with 2 wins. Chris Arnold, who's kicked cancer's butt, He'll get back in a race car soon. He's won at the line. And now, flying Ryan Ayers is a winner on the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour in the VP Race Fuel A main feature.
What a race for Ryan Ayers right there, bringing home that win. Just a dominant performance in this 30-lap feature.
Ray Cable will go second. Ty Norder third. JR Knotts, I'm heading down trackside. We will grab the top 3 on the front straightaway in just a moment.
So there you have it, race fans. The Modified Mafia Tour, Ryan Ayers taking that win. Ray Cable coming home in second, Ty Norder in third, Ryan Toole fourth, Bradley Majors rounding out the top 5.
That's fine. I said okay. Jesus Christ. Everybody, I'm understanding that due to time constraints, we are not going to do post-race interviews, which is fine. Brandon, grab your top 3. Go have them go to tech. Drivers will not do post-race interviews. They are going to officials tech inspection. We're going to continue on with the show. We're going to get the 4-cylinder show and the late model show underway, guys. We got to get the show in. We got a curfew. And that's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
So our next race out will be our Tidewater Energy Pure Stock 4-cylinders. If you were here last race at County Line, what an exciting race that was. I'm looking forward to this 15-lap feature tonight.
I think Don's good with it too. He don't want to go down the stairs either until we pack up and leave. So, all right. So again, no post-race interviews because we are trying to get the show back rolling. We're going to get the Pure Stock 4, I think it is.
Yep, Tidewater Energy Pure Stock 4-cylinder feature.
All right.
You can sit down for a minute, Wesley.
That's right. Well, it looks like Ryan Ayers is.
Will I am Markham done made it to victory lane again here at County Line Raceway. We didn't get to talk to him last night, but last time, but race fans, tonight we're gonna talk to him right here. Give it up for Will Markham. Will, man, what an exciting race. Your car was fast. You were coming. We saw you were coming. Not saying the 8 held you up, but once you got past him, you were able to pull away a little bit. But, man, hell of a race y'all put on.
It was a good race. Austin was hugging the bottom, which is what he needed to do. On that restart, I was able to get up under him, and that was all she wrote. I'd like to thank everybody that helps me, my wife, James, my dad, Rick, just the whole crew, my mom, my dad, all the youngins, just everybody that helps. Will Jr.'s with truck repair, 4 Boys Racing Supply, Daryl Mitchell Racing Engines, B&B Home Improvement Solutions, and Club 69 Race Cars, Chris Rafford. He comes over and sets his front end and helps me with the setup. He had this thing on kill tonight. So
all right.
Just thank everybody that helped out, and hell, I had fun.
He said, hell, I had fun. That's all about race fans. Will Markham and crew down here at Victory Lane.
Man, what big props to the Markham family. Remember, they had some family issues a couple of years ago, man. It's really good to see the Markham family, of course, back out here and doing what they're doing and doing well. And thanks for them taking the time to be out here at the racetrack, and big win there for the number 9.
Absolutely. Congratulations to that whole number 9 crew. We've got Tidewater Energy Pure Stock 4-cylinders out on the racetrack.
It's this. This is causing a static issue. I can't figure it out. See what I mean?
So we're going to give you our starting lineup for the Tidewater Energy Pure Stock 4-cylinder.
Try now. What'd you say, Sean Hunter? Attention, you're being requested, everybody, to get out of victory lane now. Everybody out of victory lane behind the poles now. The tower is asking everybody to get behind the poles. Please disperse from victory lane. Yes, ma'am. All right, Sean, let's try this
Energy
again.
Pure Stock 4-cylinder feature. You got Brent Atkinson on the pole in the
Hunter
81.
laying down the law. Hunter.
Randy Melton in the 12M. You got Chris Vestal and Lee Hardy, Van Bryant and Tyler Franklin, Cole Langley and CJ Chrisman, Bradley Knotts and Thomas Holbrook, Johnny Poland Jr. and Colby Baker. And we're going green. The field
Nice
barrels
looking
away
car.
down the front stretch.
Man, this car, this class, Sean, so fun. The 4 cylinders, the pure stock 4s, ready to roll, presented by Tide Water Energy.
Ooh,
and hold it together.
Van Bryant completely sideways through turn 4, and he's able to straighten it out, get that thing going, pointed in the right direction again. Brent Atkinson up front right now, getting some company from Chris Vestal, Lee Hardy.
And only because our cameraman is doing a phenomenal job, he's also highlighting the 37 car of CJ Chrisman from Rocky Mount. So you'll see the 37 car a little bit more than usual. So I told him he could do that, Sean.
Oh, yeah, CJ doing a great job in that car this year for sure. Chris Vestal knocking on Brent Atkinson's back door. That is your first and second place car right now. Lee Hardy getting some pressure from Randy Milton in that number 12 Pinto. You go back to that P5. You got Van Bryant, who is loose is not even the word for it. He is sideways completely through turn 4 once again. Right behind Van, you've got the number 1 of Bradley Knotts. Chris Vestal takes a look under Atkinson in that 81. They go down into turn 1.
Well, they're getting after it, ain't
they? They are getting after it.
Oh, look at this guy's trouble. Turn 4, almost. Little contact. Oh, they've locked up with each other. And nowhere to go is the other car.
Oh, man, the 11 and the 08.
The 11, the 31, and is it the 8 car? Look at them. They got locked together. They got intertwined with one another. And now they scamper from each other.
Got a flat right front on the
08E.
I believe that's Michael Ellington.
Somebody queue up. Why can't we be friends?
Kobe Baker in the 11. A rear bumper cover just kind of hanging out on the back of that car.
Those cars literally locked with one another. He literally tore, when he finally broke apart, it tore the bumper off of one of those cars.
Hey, we got 5 laps under green.
Yeah. It is a 20 lap,
15 lap feature
laps,
tonight.
15
so
laps.
We're 33.3% done with this race.
And late models, y'all need to be lined up. We need the 4 Boys Racing Supply dirt car late models. Please line up.
Hey, the 37 of CJ parked up on the top of turn 4 there.
What's going on with your car, bud? What happened? Our videographer follows Chrisman, works on the Chrisman car. That's what you're watching on the video monitor now. And he said something about whispering in my ear that the car's panel's coming off. So the 37 car, we'll keep an eye on that one and all the other ones. So, all right. Willis is in the house.
Michael Willis, always good to see you, buddy.
Michael, you have fun at Halifax. Are they done? Yeah. Who won the super race?
Rouse.
Yeah, go figure. Sweet Potato Express, Michael Rouse won the ultimate super late model series event. Now, did Kelly let you announce that? Yeah, because they wanted me to do it, and I told them I couldn't do it. So, huh? Yeah, I think Tommy's sick. A lot of people are sick. So, yes, but Michael Willis is in the house. Whew, always good seeing him. He left one track, popped in, come to the other one.
Not only announcer, diehard race fan.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir.
I think he came over here to see what Holbrook was doing.
Chrisman's car still rolling, I guess, yeah.
So we're going to get this line up. Make sure it's sorted out before we go back green here. 5 laps into this 15-lap feature here at County Line. Van Bryant is pulled at the bottom of the track on the backstretch.
By the way, don't forget, next race will be here at County Line Raceway on Saturday, June 29th. That will be the Fast 5 Dirt Car Late Model Shootout. They're going to run for $3,000 to win. In addition to that, the following race will be
feature here at County Line Raceway.
Friday night, July 12th. And that will be the Carolina Clash Super Late Model Series. $5,000 to the winner in that super late model event. By the way, 5 of 15 in, 10 to go. Brent Atkinson, Chris Vestal, Lee Hardy, Randy Melton, Van Bryant. Right now, your top 5. And we're going to come to green, Sean.
Here we are. I believe Van Bryant has pulled his machine.
Back underway.
The field works down into turn 1. It's Atkinson, Vestal, Hardy.
Man, Atkinson always a competitor in this class. Vestal's really come a long way too.
Oh, no doubt. All of those cars in the top 6 right now have been very strong out here at County Line Raceway this year. Christian Hopkins making a move right now, trying to get into that P5 position.
Chris Vestal actually runs at Halifax, and he runs at Wake County on Friday night. They call him the Candy Man. He gives away a lot of candy to the kids during intermission, and right now here they come off turn 4. Atkinson, Vestal, Hardy. Sounds like a law firm. That's the way they are. 1, 2, and 3 going to 1.
Yeah, they're working through turn 1. Bradley Knott's putting a little pressure on the 7X right now of Tyler Franklin. I just got a feeling business is picking up front, Wesley. They are racing hard, and Vestal making a look under Atkinson coming off of 4.
There's a big battle.
Line.
Yeah, big battle for the lead. We got trouble front straightaway. Look out, number
Johnny
7.
Poland Jr.
keeps going. We stay green.
Completely sideways across the front stretch, but hey, he's still rolling.
Halfway.
They are racing hard up front for sure. Vestal makes another look. Under Atkinson coming off of 4. Can't quite do it, but hey, he goes up forward again in turn 1. They're side by side through 1 and 2.
What they say in Willy Wonka, the Candy Man can? Here he comes.
Here comes the Pinto, Wesley. Look at Randy Melton in that number 12 going under Lee Hardy as they work through 3 and 4. And he is going to make the pass, and Vestal is all over Atkinson again.
Lee Hardy and Randy Melton going at it like the leaders are for first and second into 1 and 2, too.
Atkinson able to pull away just a little bit from Vestal that lap. I see that 4K of Christian Hopkins now up in the mix. He's on the bumper of Lee Hardy.
What a drive by Atkinson. Strong run. Late model drivers, please be lined up. Late model drivers, 4 Boys Racing Supply, late model feature. You are next to close out the night here at the line, and we're door to door for the lead for just a smidge as Vestal tries to go to the outside. He just can't turn the key to open the door.
Vestal is trying everything he can. Wow, he gets a run off of turn 2. He's able to pull up to the back bumper of Atkinson, but just can't do anything with it. They're working.
Yeah. I was going to say, man, look at this. He's doing all he can. He just can't find the right opening, Sean.
That's as close as he's been. They drag race down the front stretch, nose to nose. They go through 1 and 2. It's Vestal with a slight advantage coming off turn 2, and he clears Atkinson. Let's see what happens as we go into turn 3.
Does he have enough time?
Vestal.
That's the question. Does he got enough time? White flag is coming out, though. Here we go, Sean. White flag.
Chris Vestal takes the white flag. Atkinson not giving up.
Atkinson on the inside. Left car pit. Can he clear him in 2? And Sean, he will. He's coming to the flag off 4.
The 34 of Chris Vestal made it happen, getting by Brent Atkinson and taking that win. Atkinson coming home second, Randy Melton third, Lee Hardy coming home in 4th, and Christian Hopkins in the 4K rounding out the top 5. Bradley Knott's just outside the top 5 in 6th. Then you got Tyler Franklin, CJ Chrisman, Cole Langley, Thomas Holbrook, Jackson Pinto, Johnny Poland Jr., Bobby Brantley, Gerald Lutz, Van Bryant, Kobe Baker, and Michael Ellington.
Real quickly, let's go down to Victory Lane, presented by Prom Electrical Solutions, Owens Construction, and VP Racing Fuels for the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour A-Main. JR Knotts is with Flying Ryan Ayers as he picks up his first career Modified Touring Series win here at County Line Raceway. JR, when you're ready.
And the Tomcat Performance, M&L Performance, Slicker Graphics, Lethal Chassis, Checkered Flag Resurfacing, LLC, Max Amp Ultralight Racing Batteries, all sponsors on the number 6 of Flying Ryan Ayers. Y'all give it up one more time for Flying Ryan Ayers. Ryan, man, that turned out to be just a little bit of a demolition derby. I know the track's a little dry slick out there tonight, but you looked like you had the car on rails tonight. The car was great.
Yeah, we were pretty good tonight. Just want to thank my crew. We tried a couple things this weekend, and I think it worked. I mean, about halfway through the race, there was like 9 or 10 cautions, and right where it got sealed over there for a few seconds, but fired back off and just cruising away.
A lot of sponsors that are on this car. Who would you like to thank?
Man, there's a ton. Max Amp Battery, Slicker Graphics, Lethal Chassis, Checker Flag Resurfacing, Dynamic Driveline, Jericho, Willwood, Matt Logan Performance, James Oval, Walker Filters, Brown Miller Race Solutions, FK Rod Ends, Michael Seelig. Just want to thank everybody.
Flying Ryanair's down here in Victory Lane.
Thank you very much. I know it was a special win, Sean, for the driver of Flying Ryanair's. It's been a while since he's raced here. Been a while since he's won in a modified. First dirt car modified Mafia Tour win in his career here tonight, obviously at County Line Raceway. It's late models to close it out. 30 laps.
30 laps coming up for our Four Boys Racing Supply late model. You see starting on the pole, that's the 23B of Matthew Bizzett out of Middlesex. Outside of row 1, you got Joe Radford out of Princeton in the 13. Skeeter Lyles in that L3 out of Bailey, with Timmy Mills out of Rocky Mountain, the 52 on the outside of row 2. Inside of row 3, Cy Nelm Sr. in the 91 out of Nashville, North Carolina, and the 79 of Roger Lucas out of Benson. Chris Radford in the 69 inside row 4, and Kobe Bradshaw in the 17.
Final race of the night. 30 laps the distance. All right, Sean, who's your pick to win this late model race, buddy?
Oh, you're not putting me on the spot. Let's just hope for a good 30 laps of racing. We're going to find out here shortly.
Timmy Mills, as well as Cy Nelm Sr. They'll be the men ready to bring him to the green. How will it happen? It is time to shake, rattle, and roll. 30 laps, Sean. We're coming to green on 4.
Green flag is out, and Matthew Bizzett had a fantastic start. I don't know if Radford just didn't fire, but he fell back a couple positions there. He's got it all sorted out now. That L3 is Skeeter Lyles in the P2 right now, then the 13. Cy Nelm Sr. in the 91 in that P4, hugging that bottom through 3 and 4.
This is the final race of the evening. This is a 30-lap feature for the Four Boys Racing Supply late models. And right now, Matthew Bizzett from 123 at Halifax County with the Sweet Potato Express. Michael Rouse winning for the Ultimate Series. Now the 23 of Matthew Bizzett leads the cavalry about 50 miles at County Line into 1 and 2.
Absolutely, and he has that 23 machine hooked up right now. He is trying to set sail and run away from the field. Skeeter Lyles, though, he's opening up quite a lead over the third place. So right now you've got Matthew Bizzett, Skeeter Lyles, and the 13 of Joe Radford. That's your top 3 running order. Right behind Radford, you got Cy Nelm Sr. in that 91. Timmy Mills and Chris Radford. Then you got Roger Lucas and Colby Bradshaw.
I zoomed too far. There you go. There you see Bizzett working off 4. Beautiful looking race car, that 23 machine. Skeeter Lyles got a good car, the L3 right there in that second spot. I love the metallic colors on that machine, right?
Oh, yeah, it looks so good on the racetrack. And I'm looking at lap times. Skeeter Lyles running some very competitive lap times with Matthew Bizzett right now.
He's hanging with him, ain't he?
He is. It looked like Bizzett was just going to run away, and he's opened up a good lead, but, you know, Skeeter's hanging right there. Able to pull away from in that 13, who's in the 3rd position right now.
7. Now make it 8 of 30 laps when they thunder back down to the back straightaway off of 3 and 4. The Four Boys Racing Supply late model feature. It is all Matthew Bizzett up in front, in sight, leading the way. Lyles is 1 and 2. Back to 3rd, Joe Radford. They're all single file around the racetrack.
They are, and back behind them, you got Cy Nelm Sr. in that 91 and Timmy Mills right there on his bumper. Then you got Chris Radford and Roger Lucas racing back there, and Colby Bradshaw in the 17 rounding out the field.
Late models coming to the end here. Look at the spoiler. Little
spoiler cap flipped up on the 17 there.
Yes, sir. That's Colby Bradshaw. Colby Bradshaw's ran some super races in the past. Right now, seeing what that 17 car can do. Joe Radford will follow as well. They work their way back to the line. 10 in, 20 to go. Final race of the night here in Carolina Summer Thunder.
Timmy Mills put a little pressure on Cy Nelm Sr. there. Was able to pull beside him 1 and 2, but Cy gets him shaken off and keeps rolling.
Summer Carolina Thunder rolling into the final race of the evening. This is again 3 to halfway, 12 laps in. Late models are single file. It's kind of like a glorified sparring session out here with the racetrack as it is all four.
Yeah, you see Matthew Bizzett, your race leader, coming off 4 now, putting lap 13 on the board. About another lap, Bizzett will be catching the tail end of the field. Actually, Bizzett makes his move around the 17 car to put him a lap down as he puts 15 laps on the board. Sidenham Senior Timmy Mills had a good little battle going on. Here comes Skeeter Lyles around the 17. Skeeter's your second place car. Trying to see if he's got anything to run down that 23 of Matthew Bizzett.
And closing in on 10 laps to go, just after halfway, 17 of 30. Matthew Bizzett, Bobby Lyles now. I think I said Skeeter Lyles. My apologies, Bobby Lyles.
It's Skeeter.
So his name is Bobby. He likes Skeeter better, right? Skeeter Lyles. Government names on my race pass.
There you go.
Joe Radford third, Sidelm Senior fourth, Timmy Mills, your top 5, and we're all single file here.
Matthew Bizzett got her set on cruise control. He works through 1 and 2. Skeeter going into 1 now.
Cameraman said, I don't know how y'all do this up here. Do what? Usually the camera guy's not beside us. He's only up in another world. And poor Kim Bartlett, keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I know he had some health problems earlier. And the guy behind MPH Productions. So 10 laps to go. Sean Lamb ready to close out the night here at the line. Late model feature and still Matthew Bizzett from Middlesex up in front, the 23 car.
He's catching some pretty heavy traffic now. Roger Lucas and Chris Radford racing there as they work down into turn 1, and Matthew Bizzett is closing up on the back of him. Skeeter Lyles is actually a little over a tenth a lap faster than Bizzett right now. I know it doesn't look like it on the racetrack, but according to the clock. Got to think Bizzett's driving a little conservative right now with these tail end of the field right in front of him.
That's right.
24 laps on the board in this 30-lap full boys and supply late model feature here at County Line Raceway on an absolute gorgeous Saturday evening for racing.
Final race of the night as well to close it for us. As we forementioned, this is it. By the way, don't forget, next race will be June 29th. June 29th, next race right here, County Line Raceway, as we watch the leaders bypassing through lap traffic, trying to get around Bradshaw. Bissett's about to run down some more lap cars as they come to the line, and I believe we got 3 to go.
3 to go. Bizzett there is behind the 69 of Radford. Has to check up a little bit.
Letting the monitor help you, right? To the line, 2 laps to go. Final race of the evening, the late models to close out the night. Don't forget the Dirt Car Race and Modified Mafia Tour will be back again on Labor Day, Saturday night, August the 31st or August 30th, I believe. White flag, though, Sean. 1 to go here to close out the night with the late models off 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matthew Bizzett trying to make it one more lap around. The lap cars have really given him a fit. Allow Skeeter Lyles to close right up on him. But Matthew goes into turn 3. He's looking the checkered flag as he comes off of turn 4.
Matthew
and
Bizzett.
There it is.
A 23 won at Halifax. A 23 wins here at County Line. Matthew Bizzett will join Michael Rouse as winners in the Carolinas tonight for late model racing. And it is Matthew Bissett getting it done in that 23 from Middlesex, North Carolina.
That's right. Matthew Bissett taking the win in the 23B. Skeeter Lyles bringing it home second. Joe Radford in the 13 coming home in third. Cy Elm Sr. in fourth. Timmy Mills fifth. Chris Radford sixth. Roger Lucas seventh. And Kobe Bradshaw coming home eighth.
I believe we're waiting the Pure Stock 4 winner, I think, and the late model winner when they go to the scales. All right.
That is correct, because that's going to wrap it up for racing here at County Line Raceway tonight.
There you go. Thanks to our camera. What's your full name again?
Jason Smith.
Jason Smith. Thank you, Jason Smith. Awesome job. He was like, I got out of the heat. That's the most important thing.
That's right. He's
Jason,
enjoyed the air
thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Definitely.
Chris Vestal rolling into victory lane down. J.R. Knotts is going to catch him.
The Candyman can. JR, down to you as we await the late model driver as well and close out tonight. Victory Lane presented by Prime Electrical Solutions and Owens Construction at the line.
It's long overdue. Chris Vestal rolls it into victory lane here, County Line Raceway, driving the Shamrock Containers Ford Mustang. Get off of that roof. Oh, man, Chris, you had a fast car. Every time I saw the 81 slip and slide, I said, Chris Vestal's going to pour on him like maple syrup, man.
Yeah, man, I just waiting for the right time and pulled it off. Oh, man, I want to thank the family, everybody coming out, JR, my kids, stepkids, my wife, all the help tonight. It means a lot to me. I want to thank all my sponsors. I got a lot of them. If it weren't for them, it definitely wouldn't be possible. So thanks, County Line, for having us tonight.
Chris Vestal down here. Hey, Chris, you've battled a car this year. You've been real close each and every time, man. Congratulations. I know you and my son cut up a whole lot. He was trying to get up there with y'all, too. He looked.
What was that little Knox?
They've been cutting up with each other about who's going to win next. And, man, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. So, again, yeah, celebration on for the Candyman, Chris Vestal. Chris, congratulations, buddy. You know, me and Chris, Sean, we played football together at Clayton. We went to high school together, grew up together. So glad that he has a passion for racing. He knows that I had a passion for racing and broadcasting since I was in school. So glad to see that Chris is enjoying this moment. What a moment for Chris Vestal.
Oh, great race tonight, Chris Vestal, for sure. And all those guys in that class, they put on a great show each and every week. And I always enjoy watching all the classes out here.
Victory Lane presented by Prime Electrical Solutions as well as Owens Construction. Don't forget, tomorrow, DIRTcar Racing by Mafia Tour presented by VP Racing Fuels will make the trip to Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. We've got one more interview left to get out of the way. That's the late model winner presented by Four Boys Racing Supply, number 23, Middlesex, North Carolina's Matthew Bissett. Next race here at County Line Raceway. Remember, June 29th, and Friday night, July 12th. June 29th and Friday night, July 12th. Chris Vestal and team are going to celebrate with a couple more pictures, and then J.R. Knotts will await Matthew Bissett in victory lane. Congrats one more time, bud. Chris Vestal. The Candyman can. And if a lot of people didn't know, Sean, Chris Vestal does a lot with the kids. Wake County Speedway, County Line, Halifax. I know he's
Wesley.
yeah, man, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, Chris. Congrats, buddy. Chris, congratulations, buddy. I heard you. He said Wesley. I heard him. All right, so Chris Vestal is going to move out of victory lane, and now Matthew Bissett will roll to victory lane. Presented by Prime Electrical Solutions, Owens Construction, and that will wrap out the night. By the way, don't forget again, Dirt Car racing will be in action tomorrow night. Modified Mafia Tour, Dirt Car late models, as well as 602 late models and 604 late models. They'll be in action at the Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park in Elkin, North Carolina. Big show. Make sure you join us. And remember, it is free tomorrow night on Dirt Vision. Got a couple of more winners we need to grab. JR, I thought we already talked to Markham. What? JR, can we get off the air? Can you go grab Bissett, buddy, and grab the 23 real quick, brother?
You're going to have to turn that up. We're going to hear you down here, Wesley.
JR, can you go to Bissett and interview him, buddy, so we can get off the air? I don't know why the 9 is in victory lane again.
And we're going back here to interview the driver, the number 23 Premier Propane Barnes Equipment Company, TRC Trucking, Bissett Farms, Stallings of Kenansville, Carolina Precision Consulting. Race fans, give it up for Matthew Bissett. Should I call him Mr. Middlesex? What's going on, Matthew? Man, you were you just riding out there tonight?
Pretty much, yeah. Had a good car from the start, and it's all about getting out front here. Everybody knows that, so keep your tires under you and drive on.
You've always got a good car when you come here, man. Always a strong piece, but a lot of other guys are here each and every night. Just like tonight, you had a good field of cars behind you. Skeeter was reeling you in. Good to see him up front, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Always.
Back to you upstairs, Wes.
Thank you very much. Again, JR Knotts down there. Sean Lamb, final take, and we'll get off of here, buddy. Always a fun night at County Line Raceway. I was looking at the schedule again just to make sure it was correct. Tomorrow night, Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park, 3,000 to win, along with the late models that are going to be there. We're back here again on Saturday night, August 31st. Potomac on Sunday, September 1st. Possibly a Friday date might be added, but yeah, man.
I can't wait. Always a good time. And, we'll be back here on the 29th. And then Friday night, July 12th. It's going to be a good show here at County Line on a Friday night. But it's been a fantastic night of racing tonight. Appreciate everybody that came out, all the crews and the racers that are here. Always thank you for supporting County Line Raceway. And I'm looking forward to being back again.
Always fun, Sean Lamb, brother. Thank you.
You as well, my friend.
Have fun in the radio booth tomorrow, calling some beach music. And I'm going to be wishing that I was at the beach in the hot mountains of North Carolina tomorrow. By the way, Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park, I believe, what do they say, Don? 6 o'clock. We're starting tomorrow, 6 o'clock. And again, free on Dirt Vision. We'll have our free audio cast coverage on the Community Radio Network as we always do. But as far as the video side of things, it will be on Dirt Vision. And it's $20 in the grandstands, $20 in the pits, wherever you want to be, $20. It's the, of course, Sidney Langston Memorial fundraiser event.
What a bargain.
Yes, sir. Going to be a fun one. All right, Sean. Anything else you want to say, brother? Let's get out of here. What do you think?
I'm good. Once again, thanks everyone for coming out. Appreciate you being here, Wesley. Always a good time, and we'll do it all again.
15,000 to win Supers, 3,000 to win Modified Mafia Tour, 602 late models, and more. The Sidney Langston Memorial tomorrow night from Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park from County Line in Elm City, North Carolina. Good evening. God bless you all. Hey, by the way, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there as well. Thank you for tuning in, watching, or listening. Archives will be up in just a bit.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
For Sean Lamb, this is Wesley. Good evening from County Line Raceway. We'll see you tomorrow night in Elkin, North Carolina.
Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
Atwell Exterior Services. The time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.